Hello, in today's video I will summarize everything that you need to know about Elliot and Forsaken. In this video I'll go over all of Elliot's skins, his lore, his abilities and how best to use them, and how hard it is to get milestone 4. This video will be a part of a series in where I will do a very good breakdown into all of the characters in Forsaken. I made a playlist of it and it'll be on my YouTube channel if you want to check it out. I'll put the image of the playlist name on the screen right now. Feel free to pause and search it up after this video, of course. But without further ado, let's get into the video. There are currently 45 skins in shop as I am recording this, and I will show you all of them right now. These skins are the Scenic, Pastry Chef, Lulu, Cake, Pizza Man, Supplier, Milkman, Barista, Bobo, Two-Sided, Uni, Manager, Paper Pal, Casual, Bandit, Baker, Neo, Gardener, Cashier, Picnic Day, Caretaker, Signature Recipe, Toy, Retro, Jordan, Sally, Summer, Duady, Nayan, Alien, Bumblebee, Supermarket, Monster, Courier, Usher, Parlor Gubby, Elito Spaghetti, Tom, Messenger, Series, Shopkeeper, Chef Gecko, Master Chef, Gummy, Friend, Monster Merchant, Dog. Milestone 1, 2, 3, and 4. And the 3 special skins, which are the Tree Hugger, the Medic, and the Artist. And the 5 seasonal skins, which are Anniversary, Rudolph, Mercurable, Brains Dispatch, and Vampire. That is all of these skins currently in the game as I am recording this. Alright, this is gonna be a bit of a rambling session, but prepare because I am starting in 3, 2, 1. Alright, let's go. Elliot was the best employee at Builder Brothers Pizza, the pizza place owned by his dad, having worked practically every job at the restaurant. He handled tasks across the kitchen, serving areas, and other roles as needed, making him a central figure in an operation for the pizzeria. He regularly interacted with the other employees and customers, ensuring that the restaurant functioned under normal conditions and adapting to the situations around him. During his time at Builder Brothers, Elliot had to endure the disruptions of many hackers such as Cool Kid. These incidents affected the flow of operations and required him to navigate interruptions while continuing his duties. Because of past actions, Cool Kid and 077 were blacklisted from the pizzeria, preventing them from returning. When 077 requests pizza, Elliot's response reflected the consequences of these prior events, showing the reluctance of his interaction. The way that Elliot got Forsaken is currently unknown, but my guess as to why Elliot got Forsaken is that Cool Kid had something to do with it. And this is Elliot's supposed family. I do want to say that all of this was ripped off of the Forsaken wiki page. Elliot currently has 4 abilities in the game as I'm recording this. 2 of these being active abilities and the other 2 being passive. I'm going to do a quick rundown of all of his abilities right now. The first ability I'll go over is Elliot's Pizza, which heals the survivor 5 HP instantly and 25 HP over the span of 20 seconds. But this all changes when the Elliot does generators, which leads into my next ability I'll go over, which is the Order Up passive. This also has a cooldown of 45 seconds. This ability makes it so that whenever Elliot does a generator puzzle, it adds 4 extra health to the end result of the final heal. This caps at 45 extra health over the span of 20 seconds and heals 15 health instantly and 2 health every single second. His next ability I'll go over is his other passive, which is Deliverer's Resolve. This makes it so that whenever a survivor is hit, then Elliot is alerted. His last ability that I'll go over is Rush Hour. It gives Elliot speed 3 for 3 seconds, and it has 1 charge that can be used at the start of the game, but can be refilled once you heal somebody. This also has a cooldown of 40 seconds. Now that I've done a rundown of all of the abilities, I will go over how to correctly use them and at what time. Here are some tips that you should just generally do as Elliot. First thing that you're going to want to do at the start of the match is you're going to want to find a generator and you're going to complete it. This will effectively use your Order Up passive. Another piece of advice is to not play very offensive as Elliot. Elliot's supposed to be a run and done character. What I mean by this is to only stay near survivors when your heal is off cooldown, and to stay relatively far from the killer whenever else if possible. My next tip is to use Deliverer's Resolve. And once your heal is close to being off cooldown, then you can run towards the survivor and prepare to heal them. Here is my guide on Elliot's Pizza. First thing that you should do is go for the person with the lowest health. You can always heal the other people later on. My next tip is to stay close to the survivors when your heal is almost off cooldown. And when your heal is off cooldown, then you should prepare to try and heal them. My next tip is to use shift lock. I think it just generally makes it a lot easier, so just trust me on this one. Another tip that I have to say is that you should always try and prioritize who you think would be the most helpful, or going after supports, because usually supports support you. My last tip is to not use pizza during LMS, since this gives you a slight speed debuff. Now I will give you a guide on how to use a Rush Hour to the best of its ability. My first tip is to combine it with pizza, since this is a high risk, high reward scenario, and you will have a more likely chance to land your pizza if you use Rush Hour. And then if you land the pizza, then you get another Rush Hour. My next tip is to use Rush Hour when you're low on stamina, because this will give you a bit more time to survive. My last tip is to know that if you heal an Elliot, then you won't get your Rush Hour back. I hope you enjoyed my guides, and now it leads on to the next part of the video, which is... There are currently 3 ways to get XP as Elliot in the game so far, and here are the 3 ways. The first way is by successfully healing somebody, the second way is by winning a round, and the third way is by doing a generator puzzle. You get 15 XP for one generator puzzle, and 75 XP if you do the entire generator. You get 12 XP for one heal, and you get 120 XP for winning a match. I also did the calculations to see how much XP you would need from one method to get to level 100. I figured out that you would need to heal 4,950 people to get level 100. You would also need to win 495 games to get level 100, or 3,960 generator puzzles. But this all changes when the person has VIP, there's a double XP event, or the person bought a game pass to make it so that the XP is times by a certain amount. While I'm at it, I'm gonna say how good Elliot counters each killer. Elliot counters Slasher pretty well, like most of the other survivors. Elliot counters Cool Kid relatively well, but he can still get caught up too since Cool Kid has walk speed override. Elliot counters Sixer well since Elliot is a hit and run character. 1X counters Elliot. John Doe doesn't really counter Elliot unless the Elliot gets trapped. 1X counters Noli well. Nosferatu counters Elliot since Nosferatu can catch up to Elliot quickly. Elliot, the low health support character that usually should be doing generators, has 4 abilities and is one of these starting characters. Fairly easy to play, but usually gets targeted. One of 2 healers, a hit and run character that's not meant to be played offensively, and the cheery, helpful character of the roster.